What's going on, and welcome back. Today I'm featuring a Hamilton 992B from 1941. And the real question on everyone's mind is, how much is my Hamilton pocket watch really worth in today's market value? Well, that is a great question. And before we get into the particulars of what will make this pocket watch worth more or less, and to see if you can compare yours to this watch, because they made over 140,000 of this particular type of watch. There's different cases, there's different markings, there's different styles. Keep that in mind when reviewing this video. I can only tell you how I feel this particular watch would sell in today's market on sites such as eBay, things like that. Prices can go up or down, so do your own research and let's have fun with this, because this is for entertainment purposes only. Now we're gonna jump into some of the history, some of the background on Hamilton in this time frame in 1941. Before we do that, please take a second to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date on what's going on in the channel. I'd appreciate it. Now, fun fact, Hamilton did secure contracts with the US Army and the US Navy and supplied them with accurate timepieces. One of the most notable watches from Hamilton in this time frame is not this watch. It is actually a wristwatch, and it's the Hamilton Khaki Field Watch. And most know it today. It's a very iconic timepiece. Now, let's jump in to this pocket watch and see what makes it tick and what makes it special. Now, as we take a look at this pocket watch, it is made in 1941. It's a 16 size, 22 jewel Model 5. Also, the fact that it is adjusted 6 positions does help it. What really helps this is that it's running and keeping time. That is a big feature. Now, the total production was 145,000 of these. What kind of condition is this case in? Is it beat up? Is it worn? Is it showing rust, wear? Is it brazen at all? This watch is acceptable. I mean, there are markings where people have set it down, probably carried it, but overall, I mean, the condition is not horrible. Either it's gonna be in a case like this base metal one is right here, or it's gonna be in an identical looking shape, bow and everything, in a sterling silver, which those do go for quite a bit more because they did not make as many of the sterling silver cases in this wartime effort. Now, if we look on the dial side of things, there's also another really big feature on here that we want to pay attention to. We want to pay attention to how nice is this dial. This dial is a very nice dial, no scratches, blemishes. How nice are these hands? Do these hands have corrosion, wear? Are they bent? Are they chipped? And right here, as you can see, they are looking really nice. The other feature that you want to see is you can see that sweep second hand is running. One key feature is, does it have its hack system in it? And how you find that out is where you wind it, you pull the stem straight out, and it should stop just like it did. That is a hacking feature. Sometimes when these watches get taken apart, that hacking mechanism can pop out and people not replace it, or it just doesn't have the hacking feature in it whatsoever. Can it set time? As it should. As you can see right here, we can get pretty accurate time just by setting it like that, and then go ahead and push that crown in. It should start right back up. That's the beauty of the hat. But all these features come into factor when you're actually talking about what is this worth. You gotta look at the hands, the dial, the case, the date it was made, and definitely the condition of the movement in the watch, because most collectors, most people interested in this want to know how nice that movement is. And yes, you can't see it that much. There's no see-through back, but this is the money shot right here. What is the condition of the movement and the plates? Because each plate has a serial number on it. The plates cannot be replaced like the dial in the hands and the case can. Jumping into key features on this, you will see right here on this bridge, it will say US government. It will have this extra wheel on it. Also have the serial number right here, and it will begin with a 4. So it's a 4C. You can then go on to Pocket Watch Database as a very easy reference source to go to. Type in this complete one, put in what maker it is, And you will see this was from 1941. And in 1941 to 1944, 45, those are key dates. What happened in history? Well, that's when the war was going on. Now, people do like the earlier models because the earlier dates might have a greater chance of actually being in the war. As you can see, this watch is running. A running watch will make more value than a non-running watch. So what you want to look for is to make sure that a watchmaker before this did not scratch anywhere on either of these plates. You want to make sure there's no corrosion or wear or rust or anything on any of these plates, gears, or wheels, because that will affect the price in a negative way. All things to keep an eye out when determining the value of your Hamilton pocket watch. Now, getting into the actual price of how I feel this would fare on any given day if I threw it on eBay at an auction. If you got two people that really want this watch, prices can go through the roof. Furthermore, prices can go really low if you list it in, say, a time where not many people are on, no one's watching it, you list it incorrectly. All these things factor in. Let's assume we list it properly. I would say in the market value today, this watch can fetch anywhere between $400 and $600 in an auction setting. Because like I said before, every watch can be just a little bit different. Condition is everything for most of the time for these watches, so pay attention to that. As always, be on the lookout for mechanical art. The hunt is real. Until next time, see you later. Boom.